brand new Char-Broil Big Easy oilless turkey fryer. You heard that right, it is oilless. I was puzzled at first. I'm like, how can this be oilless? How can you fry a turkey without oil? But Char-Broil promises that this is going to do it. So I'm going to test it out. They said that it's possible because of their true infrared technology. And they have a nice book here that kind of explains how the heat gets rotated through and it fries up and browns your turkey. It's supposed to be really moist on the inside. Before I start with the turkey though, I'm going to start with something a little bit different. What I've got right here is a pork belly. I have scored the top, the skin, that's really hard. I've scored that so that all the flavors of the juices can seep into the meat. This is just salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. I'm going to lay it in fat cap up into the basket. It's a little bit big for the basket, but that's okay. I just let it go right up the side. And we'll set the timer and we'll see how long it takes this to fry. Again, this is the Char-Broil Big Easy Oilless Turkey Fryer. That's right, there's no oil in here, but it promises it's gonna fry, and I'm doing a pork belly first because that's gonna season the inside real nice when I wanna do a turkey. The pork belly's been cooking for about 30 minutes now. You can see the crosshatches are starting to separate and it's been sizzling. It took about 5 minutes and it started to sizzle. I did adjust it a little bit so it's not up the wall anymore. Now it's evenly flat on the bottom, and I'm going to keep it cooking until it's done. All right, this pork belly was in the Char-Broil oilless fryer for about an hour. It reached an internal temperature of 150 degrees. I've gone ahead and I've sliced along the diamond pattern that I'd done earlier, and I actually poked it a few times with this really sharp knife. The reason that I did that is because I've made a glaze. This is a combination of soy sauce, red wine vinegar, some brown sugar, some water, garlic, and Tabasco sauce, and a little bit of salt. I'm going to soak this on here. I'm going to save a little bit because we're going to want to pour this over it once we slice it too. Look at all that juice just oozing out right there. Fantastic. And all the skin right here that's crispy, and then just these little cracklings right here. Little bacon chips. Okay, this stuff is optional. You can eat it straight off of the Char-Broil Big Easy Oilless Turkey Fryer, or for a little added crisp, you can dice it all up and then just fry it in its own grease in the skillet over medium-high heat. Once it gets to be the consistency that you like, go ahead and pour in that glaze. And just toss it to coat all of those pieces. That right there is restaurant quality pork belly. Thanks again for following another Girls Can Grill how-to tip.